let me give you one thing in response to some of those callers saying like, hey, I don't want to interact with anybody who voted the other way. I don't think you can win that way. I've also got a story quickly here as we get ready for Trump. You know what my grandparents did when they retired? Grandfather worked in a factory his whole life. Grandmother was a school teacher in Georgia. Grandfather was a factory worker in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. They went to work ministering to prisoners who hadn't found Jesus yet. They sat in their homes and wrote letters constantly to prisoners, people who were in prison, often for doing very awful things, to try to convince them to find Jesus in their life. Reason why I bring it up. If you are religious, would you ever say, I only want to interact with Christians? If you truly believe that the goal of a religion is to save people from eternal damnation, wouldn't you want to focus on trying to save people like my grandparents did? In order to convert, you have to go to the unconverted. It's easy to preach to the choir. It might make you feel better to never be challenged. But real calling is convincing people of something they have not yet realized, in my opinion. That's the entire purpose of Christianity, because otherwise, Christianity would have ended very quickly. If you said, oh, I'm only going to talk to other people who are Christians, then it would have never spread. It would have never turned into the life-changing and cultural enrichment that it became. Just think about that. I understand that politics and religion are somewhat different, but just think about that in your own life. If I'm only talking to people who agree with me all the time, how can you change the world? How can you make it better? And what would have happened to Christianity if early Christians had said that? I'm only going to talk to people who are already Christians. I don't have time for anybody else. It might make you feel better internally, but it's not changing the world. Trust me.